All right, hi Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is going to be your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So if you have Earth in your Sun, Moon, Rising, if you have Earth as your Sun, if you have any Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn as your Sun, Moon, or Rising placement, this could resonate with you. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles, genders, and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? So what do the earth sign placements most importantly need to know right now? Okay, pregnancy. Someone is expecting, so somebody here could be pregnant. Okay, and if it's not you that's pregnant, you could be hearing about a pregnancy like a friend, a co-worker, a family member. All right, what else? We got moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So somebody could be moving in with their partner, maybe because they are pregnant, but we got love spell. You've been bewitched. Child, I don't know, somebody here, we gonna see. What else for the earth signs? And we got water sign. You or somebody here can have water placements. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And we got sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So hopefully somebody's not pregnant by somebody who's like down low or something. I don't know. But now for those of you, if it's not about a current pregnancy, you could be reflecting on your pregnancy that you've had months, years ago, decades ago, okay? Maybe you're reflecting back on that. Maybe you were pregnant around this time, and you could be thinking about what you went through. Sometimes it be like that. But pregnancy, someone is expecting. Oh, Queen of Cups. Oh, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, somebody about to be a mommy or daddy. Yeah, somebody here could be giving birth in Aquarius season, Aries season, Taurus or Libra season, or those could have been the seasons where somebody conceived. Okay, so yeah, this is a mother figure with the Queen of Cups, baby mama energy, the Empress in reverse, unexpected or an unplanned pregnancy, and we got the Emperor, that's Big Daddy. And somebody here could have had a one-night stand with the Knight of Cups in reverse and gotten somebody pregnant with because the Knight of Cups in reverse, they have one-night stands, they sleep around, so maybe that could have been what happened. Aquarius energy. Yeah, somebody here could be pregnant. Somebody could be having a little girl. Yeah, the Moon and the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody could be having a little girl. For some of you, we'll see. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, more water energy. So you can have water placements, earth signs, or you're dealing with somebody that does. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. June Gemini, June Cancer. What's moving? Change of residence, moving in with your partner. What's moving? Okay, Ace of Cups. This could be a new... Some of you got 9 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Hopefully somebody's not going to have to be a single parent. 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups. It's like once somebody here... It's like somebody got what they wanted and then they're going to leave. Like, 9 of... Yeah, that's... The 9s are about independence, singlehood. Oh... Yeah, I don't know, maybe somebody, hey, Pink Lover, maybe somebody here thought that pregnancy was going to keep somebody around, or somebody here thought because you're their child's mother that they can come back around whenever they feel. I don't know, but we going to see. Ace of Cups could be like a new love, something new. What's water sign? This could be a water sign around you going through something like this. I don't know, but what's water sign? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So there's 2 queens here, and we got the 10 of Cups family. Mars and Pisces. So somebody here can have 2 baby mothers, or they dealing with 2 women. One is pregnant, or they already have a child with somebody. They could be married or in a commitment with somebody else. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Somebody has a child with one of these people already. With you or somebody, I don't know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December, Sag. What's pregnancy? Or somebody can have kids with 2 different men or 2 different women. What's pregnancy? Yeah, the Lover. Somebody here could be having twins. Hermit. So somebody could be due in between Aquarius season and maybe Virgo season. Somebody could be having twins, boy and girl, or twins. The Lovers here, Gemini. Heavy Gemini energy. Somebody here could be a June Gemini. Or you got Gemini in your chart. We got Hermit here, Virgo. Somebody also could be trying to, the Hermit talks about inner counsel. So maybe somebody here could be trying to figure out what they want to do about a pregnancy. It's like, oh, should I not? It's not the ideal situation. You know, we're not in a relationship. We're not married. I don't want to have a child out of wedlock. I don't want to have a child from a one-night stand. I don't want to have a child out of, you know what I'm saying? It may not be the best circumstance. I feel like somebody's gonna try to make something work though, or they're gonna, or somebody trying to work something out either within themselves or with this. What's moving? What's moving for the earth signs? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody here could be getting a new home. There could be a breakup, or you and somebody not seeing eye to eye. Somebody could be born January 10th or the 1st, the 11th. And we got the 9 of Wands. Some of you guys have already been through a lot with somebody. Moon and Sag energy. You could be realizing that you and somebody just don't get along well. Like, y'all just don't coexist well together. Somebody, yeah. Wow, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody definitely could be getting a new home. For sure. What's water sign? Damn. And 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of y'all could be having a hard time co-parenting with somebody. Mars and Capricorn. Now, if it's not 2 separate women here, these could be different aspects of one person's personality. So their emotional side and their practical side. Maybe on the emotional front, somebody's like, oh, I really want a baby. You know, I really want another child. Or I want my child to have a sibling or more siblings. Or this may be my first time being a parent or whatever the case is. But on the practical side, somebody could be like, damn, me and this person, we don't get along well. There's a whole bunch of red flags. They won't have the help that they need. Somebody's not really putting in the effort. There's no real exclusivity within the situation. You know, if it's not 2 separate people, it's 2 different perspectives a person is getting within themselves. Because we got the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody here is like, okay, emotionally, I want this. But on a practical sense, this doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So, what's Queen of Cups? Yeah, the Sun here. It could be a girl or a boy somebody's pregnant with. Or maybe somebody doesn't know what they're having. Somebody could be doing a gender reveal, or I don't know. Or, yeah, maybe somebody's not too happy about what they're having. That could be a thing, too. Maybe somebody wanted a girl, but they're having a boy. Or they wanted a boy and they're having a girl. I don't know. Sun here, Leo energy. You or somebody can have Leo. Yeah, there's 2 kids here. Somebody could be feeling emotionally overwhelmed by being pregnant, you know, or you know what I'm saying, or about a pregnancy, especially if it was unexpected or unplanned. Sun here is Leo. Somebody could be going back and forth with themselves like, damn, what should I do? What's the right decision? Yeah, somebody really could be trying to get some insight. 2 of Swords here, Moon in Libra. Yeah, somebody's having a hard time making a decision. The Sun here, upright with the 2 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Hopefully somebody doesn't have a young teenage son who got somebody pregnant, or a teenage daughter who's pregnant. Hopefully not. But I don't know. Because the Knight of Wands is like a teen. You know what I'm saying? They're like a teenager. Knight of Wands, or it could be like their early 20s. I don't know. Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Somebody could be born in November. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody may even have to get surgery. It's either, if somebody is, maybe they're deciding not to, and they could be getting surgery. Hey, Sharita, or somebody may have to get like a C-section, or I don't know. Somebody could have to be on bed rest. I don't. Somebody here could be a bit restless because of a pregnancy. We're going to see Aries, Leo, Sag with the Queen of Wands. March, Pisces, March, Aries. What's Knight of Wands? Yeah, the Six of Wands. The Chariot in reverse. Cancer energy. The Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. And the Five of Swords here. Hey, Stephanie. And so somebody got pregnant to spite someone or to prove a point. Somebody could be born May 20th, May 2nd. Somebody did something to be hateful, spiteful, because what? I don't, okay. Somebody thought that, what, a pregnancy was going to keep someone or make somebody run back. Like, I don't know. I feel like these two people weren't even together like that, or even if they were, something could have been on its way ending anyway. I don't know if somebody here pulled the Uno reverse, or they thought they did by getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant. I don't know, but that's not going to really keep somebody sitting still with the Knight of Wands here. I feel like somebody, even if they reveal that they're pregnant, somebody's still going to exercise options or still do what they want to do. I'm just saying, Knight of Wands. Man or woman. Yeah, the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody here, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody may not be the most happy about this, and somebody also could be reckless. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, July, Leo. What's the King of Wands in reverse? Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody could say, oh, let me see the pregnancy test, or we got to get a DNA test, or maybe somebody here don't really trust or believe somebody, or even if it is the case, I feel like somebody, the King of Wands in reverse, they're tyrannical, they're arrogant, they can even be physically abusive. Somebody here with the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, they got a really bad temper, they're temperamental, they're defensive. A baby's not going to change this person. They could even be a player. They're reckless sexually. They don't know how to sit still. They're a player. Like, a baby is not gonna make a person like this sit their ass down. So somebody's gonna be like really disappointed. Yeah, baby or not, somebody's not gonna sit their ass down. Yeah, somebody not gonna stay still. They tried it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What's the Lovers? Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Venus and Scorpio. I feel like somebody did something out of spite. Somebody here could have did something to have one up on another person. Oh yeah, I'm pregnant. Or somebody here did something to kind of cancel out somebody's options, or they thought. That's not gonna work. No, I don't know. Somebody got a no. That's not gonna work. That's not smart. Somebody could be born June 24th, June 6th. What's the Seven of Cups in reverse? Somebody's like, yeah, if I tell them I'm pregnant, then they're gonna cut their options out, or they're gonna stop talking to this girl or that guy. Somebody's not gonna sit their ass down, man or woman. A man could have tried to get you pregnant, thinking that you was gonna sit down or not move on. That ain't stopping nothing either. I don't know. So I wouldn't want to be pregnant by somebody like this, though. Somebody's not going to be responsible, whether they're a father or not, or they're not much of a family person. This person could even struggle with their sexuality, so that's just not going to really do anything. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands. There's conflict here. Drama. Saturn and Leo. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody here is going to be, but yeah, something is over regardless. Death card, Scorpio energy, Ten of Swords. Something is going to be painful for somebody. They're not going to, I don't really, Five of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Wands in reverse. Saturn Sagittarius and the World card here. Fixed sign energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. You or somebody can have those placements. Somebody feels like somebody feels like they have beat out competition. Because you see how there's one person standing and then everybody else, somebody feels like because they're pregnant that they won the competition, or they're going to be the chosen one, or because they're the newest baby mama, or they have the youngest baby, or I don't know what this is. But it's really something is ignorant, and it's just not good. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King of Swords, Capricorn as well, January Capricorn, January Aquarius. Yeah, somebody feels like they've succeeded at something, but they're going to be the ones burnt out. They're going to be the ones stressed out with the Ten of Wands in reverse. They're going to be the ones that's going to have to carry this burden, because whoever they got pregnant by is not going to help, or they're not going to want to be with them, or I don't know, somebody, I don't know, whatever. Ace of Cups. Yeah, child, baby. Eight of Cups. Somebody's going to get walked away from and left anyway. So now it's like now somebody here can already have one kid. Now you're adding another kid to the mix, whether it's with the same person or a different person. Why add extra responsibility onto your plate just to prove? People get pregnant just to prove a point. Like that's crazy. Why do you gamble? You don't decide to have a child to prove a point. You're gonna be left on stupid. You don't do that. If you're gonna have a child because you want to, not to keep a man or to keep a woman, or I feel like this is about a feminine energy here. But somebody here is still getting walked away from. Somebody's still gonna be single, or they're still gonna act single. Even if these people are married or in a relationship or live together, somebody here is still gonna act single. They're still gonna do them. Somebody's the King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands upright, Page of Swords upright. This is not a person that's going to be stable and grounded. Ace of Cups, somebody here is like, man, you can do what you want, but I'm going to go off and do me. Baby or not, period. Somebody's turning their back on somebody. And it sucks if this person is pregnant. That sucks. Somebody's going to have to, that's not fun. Eight of Cups. Saturn and Pisces. Yes, Three of Wands. Somebody's like, oh, they'll be back. Child, somebody could be born December 22nd. The 4th. Aries Sun here with the Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody, the Strength card in reverse. Somebody trying to control somebody. A Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's going to be abandoned. Oh, my God. This is not going to go how somebody thinks, okay, well, I'm pregnant. We're going to be living together, or we're going to stay together, or we'll get out, but, they'll wife me up. We'll get married. We'll, they're going to change. They're going to stop cheating. They're going to be nicer to me. That's no. Somebody's still going to, even if these people live together and are married, somebody's still going to feel alone. Because somebody here is a snake, Seven of Swords. A baby is not, you're not trapping a person like this. Somebody, child, please. Yeah, somebody's going to be really hurt. Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. Somebody's going to still go out and form a new partnership with somebody else or leave. Somebody here is a snake. Like somebody here, you can't make a person like this do anything, baby or not. Kids should change people, but a person like this, unfortunately, no. And this person could already have two baby mothers, or a baby mother, or an ex, or whoever that they've already done some grimy shit to, or whatever. I don't know why people think they're going to be exempt. Like, oh, well, it's going to be different with me because, I look better, I F them better, suck them better, I have more, or I'm just, I'm this. No, you cannot compete with, or you cannot compete for a man. Somebody here is really competitive. They're so competitive, they will get pregnant just to prove a point, just to like mess with somebody's options, or get somebody pregnant just to sit them down, like as if that's going to keep somebody stuck. Somebody here is still going to be trucking along. Five of Pentacles. Somebody also could deal with somebody and they're struggling. This person could be trying to come back to you for money. Or they need some type of help, or they're going through something, and meanwhile they got somebody else pregnant, or they're pregnant by somebody else, or I don't know, whatever, or they're in a relationship with somebody else. It's like, don't you have a man? Where's your girl, or whatever the case. Five of Pentacles. There's two people who are struggling. Or somebody has basically became it's like somebody knows that a man has two baby mothers who they're shitty to. It's like you're volunteering to be the third. Like, why? Or the fifth, the fourth, the eighth. Like, no shade, but it's like, why? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. This was very foolish. Somebody didn't think something through at the Ace of Swords. Somebody betrayed their own self. Shit, my story. LOL. The Fool here, Aquarius energy. Heavy Aquarius here. Somebody made a fool of themselves when they did this. The Fool in reverse is a fool. This is silly. Somebody definitely trying to trap somebody or keep them from moving on. Using a baby. Why would you bring an innocent person? Anyways, again, if you're going to have a child, have it because, you know, for you, not about the other person. That's what makes women bitter when it comes to their kids. That's probably him and that girl child. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody here thought that having a child with somebody is like they're going to get some money out of a person. That's not going to work either. Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody still, child, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, heavy Aquarius here. So something about Aquarius season. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we have January Capricorn here and December Capricorn. Man or woman, but somebody's still getting a divorce. They're still getting broken up, but they're still getting left. Yeah, Four of Swords. Somebody also could be thinking long and hard about, yeah, somebody here is a father. Hey, reclaim and rested. And somebody could be like, somebody don't know how they feel about this. Somebody here could be nauseous. They're like, oh my God, like, I do not want to deal with this person. I was on my way out. We were on our way divorced, broken up with, yada, yada, yada. Like, ugh. It's like now it's like I gotta do a whole new cycle with this person. And you know, that's on them. You know, you don't want to be with somebody, keep it in your pants, or wear protection, or don't be so reckless. I feel like somebody here is reckless. Somebody's also gullible and naive to think that they was going to sit there and get money or I don't know what somebody was planning on doing with this pregnancy. Jupiter and Libra with the Four Swords. Love the kids, but glad it ain't my baby. Period. Yep, we know who this is. Laugh my ass off. Four Swords and the King of Swords. Like, why would you want to get pregnant again? Why would you have another child by somebody that it's already... Okay, King of Swords and the Four Swords. Yeah, the Star. Heavy Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius energy in this reading. So something about Aquarius season. Somebody could be moving in Aquarius season, getting a divorce in Aquarius season, or moving in with somebody in Aquarius season. Something about, and we're in Aquarius season as of today. Today is January 20th. Today officially is the first day of Aquarius season. My mom did that dumb-ish. Oh my God, I got fast backwards, baby. I don't know. There could be some type of change going on in Aquarius season. Somebody made... What's the Star? Oh, Empress in reverse. Taurus, Libra energy, Temperance in reverse, the Death card. Somebody made, okay, so I feel like by Aquarius, so sometime this month or next month, somebody may decide not to have it. If they are pregnant, they may get a, somebody here could be, I mean, the King of Swords and the Four of Swords. Somebody could be getting an abortion. Y'all know what I'm saying. They're pregnant and they go to make an appointment to not be anymore. Or somebody may have some type of complication. They may have to be on bed rest, or I don't know. The Death card is here, child. Empress in reverse. I don't know. What's the Empress in reverse? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just not for y'all to know, because I feel like it can go, somebody may decide not to keep it, or somebody may decide to, or they may, something may I don't know, something could happen, but became a man's third baby mama just to keep a man, and I'm a senior in high school. Love my brother though. Aw, not my story. Amen. I get scared of baby situations. Yeah, be glad, Shamika. Be glad that sometimes the readings don't resonate with you, because they're not going to resonate with you all the time. You know, so sometimes be glad it is not your story, for real. Yeah, somebody here is going to be in regret. Something is not going to be a celebration with the Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody here could be really manipulative. Somebody here could like really have used sex, or the Six of Cups is conception, and it's children that are already here. Somebody can have 2 kids with somebody, or they about to. Or somebody's like, damn, should I or should I not? Like, I don't know. Somebody here could be struggling or having a hard time deciding something. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. That's like being skilled at something, working on something, fixing something. Somebody may feel like, oh, if, you know, maybe somebody's debating, like, should we work on this? Should we move in together? Should I propose? Should we make it work? Like, should I just, you know, tell them to come back, or should I just stay? You know, I don't know. Somebody, it's Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces energy. So I feel like somebody's intuition is telling them to do something practical or be practical about it. But somebody could be in their feelings. That could be what it is. Somebody doesn't want to feel like they're losing to another person. They don't want to like, maybe somebody doesn't want to share somebody. So they think that if they're pregnant or get somebody pregnant, that'll stop everything. They could be the Ten of Cups. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. High Priestess. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Somebody also could have tried to do something for money or to benefit. Somebody could feel like, oh, having a child with this person is beneficial. Even if we're not together, you know, just having a baby by them, I'm tied to them, I'm associated with them, we're in each other's life forever. And that's not the case either, because some people can die, they can surrender their rights, they can walk away, never look back. People do shit like that. So it's just, you know, it's not definite. Somebody can have like 2, 3 baby mothers, to be honest. Maybe somebody has a hidden one, I don't know. Or one that they don't talk to or deal with, I don't know. But something is, somebody gotta get it together. Six of Pentacles. He does. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody feels trapped. Now somebody has to like give over their resources, or y'all could be seeing 888. This is karmic. Yeah, somebody's gonna be mad. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, like 10 of Swords here, Ace of this is not gonna be a victory, a success, a breakthrough. It's just, I feel like somebody just wants to be, they want to win, they want to be chosen, they want to be the one that a person ends up with, or they want to be, I don't know, they want to be associated to someone. They want to be associated to a person by any means. Somebody could have a hard time letting go of somebody. Somebody also is playing victim now. Like, oh, I'm pregnant, or oh, I got them pregnant. I have to give them this. I got to do that. It's like you did this to yourself. Somebody also could need to borrow money because them and this pregnant person, they can't take care of themselves. Somebody here could need money from you. They want you to save them or get them out of something. Or they want to borrow money and they're not telling you what it's for. And this so that they can support their child's mother, whether she's pregnant or not. Or because somebody has some type of family tie to somebody. So, why is the 8 of Swords here? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Somebody don't learn from their past mistakes. Somebody here this could be a person's third baby mama, or they got pregnant by somebody again, or they got somebody pregnant again, or whatever. Or their third baby daddy, I don't know. 9 of Wands here. Somebody keeps playing victim to something that they keep freaking doing. They know it don't make sense, but they keep doing it. I don't, child. Yeah, they're not going to be together. Somebody here don't want to be with somebody. So this could even been like a friends with benefits situation, and you know it was a oops, you know, shit. It happens. I don't know. 8 of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. So both of these people are reckless sexually, or they both could be combative, crazy. The King and Queen of Wands, they'll put their hands on you in a quick second. All they do is fight and fuck, fight and fuck, fight and fuck. Still trying to chase behind me. Yeah, it's crazy. Something is toxic here. Yeah, 3 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Like, I don't know. I don't know why somebody would sign up for this. This is crazy. Like, willingly and purposely on purpose. Like, yeah, I'm going to get this motherfucker, or I'm going to get this bitch. Like, shit like that. Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, March, Aries. What's the 8 of Queen of Wands in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, 6 there's trouble heading somebody's way, possibly. Yeah, now somebody feels stuck, or they think that they're keeping somebody stuck. I don't know. Let me pull a different card. Queen of Wands in reverse. I gotta... Somebody also got a back. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. This could be some type of manipulation. As somebody here did something on purpose. Virgo, Gemini energy. They did this. Somebody did something on purpose. Somebody also could pay for spell work to get done. They use their sexuality, or they do something regarding that to just, I don't know. There's manipulation here. And what do we have? Somebody's been bewitched. Where's it at? I saw it earlier. Somebody's been, like, a love spell has been put on somebody. Or that could just be maybe somebody got a sex addiction, so they don't know how to control themselves. And when you can't control yourself and you deal with people who are manipulative and they're obsessed with you, they're gonna make shit happen. They're gonna make shit happen. They're gonna make shit shake. Somebody's not learning up. Somebody here keeps dealing with reckless people, reckless women, reckless men. And then they cry about it later when they're in a bind. Looking for help, looking for a handout. Somebody could be looking for a handout. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm not talking about child support or looking for support, because it takes 2 to make a child. So, but I'm talking about handout, like this person had a baby purposely to just be in somebody's pockets. They always asking for something. Like, they always asking. They don't try to do anything on their own. They don't have no hobbies, no passions. No, they don't. Their passion and hobby is just having sex and just getting pregnant, or getting pregnant by somebody, or getting people pregnant to be tied to them, or whatever the case is. I'm talking about that. Because if you know, it takes 2 to tango. People, you know, it is, yeah, somebody here may have to go to court. They can have a DNA test could be needed. Somebody here could be like, oh, no, I don't want to do a DNA test. You're trying to call me a hoe. If the baby is the man's, why is that a problem? Get the DNA, do the test. What's the issue? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. If my daughter's father asked me for a DNA test, I wouldn't feel no way about that. Sure, let's go. I would not feel offended by that. And I feel like those should be mandatory. Really. Three of Pentacles in reverse. What's the problem? Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something to do with a child. I feel like somebody here wants no attachments or no parts of a child. That's sad. And maybe it's because of the way something happened. Or maybe somebody here, y'all could be having co-parenting issues because your child's father could be dealing with another woman. And this woman could be like putting things in his head. You know, she could be doing spell work on him. So he's not seeing his child. It could be something. It could be stuff like that too. Some of these men, they deal with these really nasty, evil women that don't want to share resources. They want the man's time, money, energy to go all of them and their child or just them. So they don't want a man to be part of their child's life. You got people like that. So it could be something like that. Like maybe, you know, this was an unexpected pregnancy, but you didn't do it out of malice. It wasn't done out of malice. And somebody's not showing up because they're with a shitty person that they're dealing with, who doesn't want to share resources. But if this is somebody who's conniving and they did this to have a one-up, I'm not, again, children are innocent. I feel like regardless of how a child comes about, a person should be there for their child, regardless if it was intentional or not. Children shouldn't have to suffer. But yeah, the Devil in reverse. A child is not going to attack. Yeah. What's the Devil in reverse? Capricorn energy. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Taurus, Gemini energy, yeah. Somebody could have even snuck something in somebody's food, or could be trying to convince somebody to like not keep it, or I don't know. And somebody's dealing with somebody younger than them, or somebody that's really gullible and naive. They could be trying to convince this person to make a decision that is in their best interest. Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Justice. Somebody here could have to go to court. Yeah, it could be a family court. It could be about a child. Somebody also could be trying to convince someone to give up their rights to their child. Like, or I don't know, I feel like somebody's manipulating somebody or doing some type of spell work or paying for spell work or whatever to get someone to like not be there for their child, or somebody's using a child to manipulate somebody. Somebody may have to go to court. What's the Justice here, Libra? Yeah, Eight of Wands. There could be something in the mail coming from the legal system. Mercury and Sag here. Email, phone call. Let me get my charger. Damn, Libra. That's why you get that's what you get when you're a conniving person. The man already had 2 baby mamas. Luckily for me, I didn't inherit her poor pattern recognition skills. Now, you got to have good pattern recognition skills. I be telling people all the time, you got to know how to recognize patterns. If it will save your life. I'm telling you. Yeah, Eight of Wands. There could be communication. Somebody here could be like running to the courts. With the Three of Pentacles, that could be something about a contract. Hopefully somebody's not giving up their parental rights because their new girlfriend or boyfriend is like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting that energy too. What's the Magician in reverse? That's it. That's evil. Yeah, this could be who somebody is dating. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pisces, Aquarius. Somebody could be dating somebody that don't even fuck with them like that. They're just using them for their money so that they could want you and this person to argue, not get along. Somebody doesn't want somebody to take care of their child. They could even be trying to convince somebody or make them feel like them turning their back to their child is the right thing. Like somebody here is ill. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse for a connection that's not even healthy, or it's... I don't know what this is. Somebody must be under a spell. It has to be a spell. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Cups in reverse. Something with the father figure. Aries here with somebody's a father. Somebody could be trying to fight for their child, possibly for some of you. Two of Pentacles, or if they're not, it's because of who they're with, or they just a shitty person. Both, and maybe a little bit of both. Jupiter and Capricorn. Somebody also could be into same sex. Somebody here could be pregnant by somebody who's down low. Yeah. King of Cups, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, October, Libra, October, Scorpio. Somebody here could be down low. Somebody here could be into same sex. Somebody also could be living a double life. And that's why somebody here could be taking their time, or somebody here could have like a mistress, or like they have a hidden, or this could be a woman who, I don't know. There's something like deceptive about whatever this is. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Gemini here. Virgo, Leo. Somebody could be August, Virgo, August, Leo. What's the Knight of Pentacles real quick? Yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Tower in reverse. Aries, Scorpio energy, and the Moon and Sag with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. Somebody, if you have an agreement with somebody legally, or you guys agree to something, y'all may have to go back to court, because somebody here they're not sticking to the agreement. It could be with time, the days you have the child, what time you got to pick them up, and holidays. Somebody here is not, and you could be trying to date. If you're a man, so for some of you guys, I could be talking to a man, or this could resonate with a man, or you could be, if you're a woman, you could be dealing with a man who's going through this. I feel like somebody could be trying to date. They're trying to live their life, but their ex or their baby mama or whoever they're dealing with or whoever they have a child by is not sticking to the agreement. So somebody has to go back to court and refile for something or redo something, because somebody here is doing something on purpose to make it hard for somebody to move on. And if you're a woman, this could be a man who's not paying child support. He's not taking care of his kid or kids, or he's giving you a hard time. Y'all can't get on the same page because they're dealing with somebody who they're in this toxic ass, nasty, lustful ass connection or relationship or marriage with, who is wanting them to argue and go back and forth with you. They want to cause division because somebody here is jealous and they're a loser. Let's get some true intentions. Somebody also could be getting bad at somebody. Just go get professional advice, please. Yeah, apology. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. Yeah, goodbye. The time has come to part ways. Somebody need to go ahead. Like, come on. What else? So somebody here could want to apologize for not, somebody here could be on the outs with you, but they don't want to be on the outs with you no more because, I don't know. Somebody here could want to apologize. They could want to confront you or talk to you, or they want to be more fair. Somebody here knows that they have not been fair and they need to be more fair and more just, especially if there's a child or children involved. What's positive? My intentions are pure and I only want to improve your life. Yeah. Yeah, sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. Yeah, I really feel like somebody has somebody in their energy who's trying to get in the way of like a co-parenting or a collaboration, or like something coming or working together. It could be their lover who they're dating, their family member. It could be their ego. I don't know. Somebody here could be trying to sabotage something. I really feel like somebody's trying to sabotage somebody's love life. What's apology? Yeah, support. I'm here to support and elevate you. So somebody here, now somebody could say that they want to come and support, but they're not going to really do their part. Somebody here is coming in being charming, methodical, strategic, because they don't want to give you something. They don't want to pay something. They're trying to avoid some type of change or disaster by keeping money to themselves or keeping somebody else happy. So they're going to come in and say, yeah, let's do this together. We're going to, even if you guys sign something and get it notarized, they're not going to stick to it. They're not going to stick to it because of who they're dealing with. Somebody here that they're dealing with is really only with them because of how they can benefit from them, and they can't see that. They don't want to see that. They're so fucking gullible and naive. They're demonetized or pematized. What's positive? Yeah, love. I only want to add happiness to your life. Yeah. and envy. I will seek to undermine your successes as a means of elevating my own standing. Yeah, somebody wants to get in the way of somebody's love life. This could even be someone here who doesn't want to help you with your kids financially because they don't want you to be able to take care of yourself. Who reading? Was that Taurus? Was that a Sage's reading or Taurus? I forgot, but it could be something like that too. With sabotage. And we got growth. I see something inside of you I admire and would like to learn from you. And we got friendly. Yeah, somebody here is being friendly to you now, or they want to recant something, or they want to be accountable now because they need a favor. They need money. They don't want you to go to court. They don't want you to put them on child support. They don't want you to press charges. They don't want you to file for something. That's what it is. Now somebody wants to be friendly. Now they want to, oh, I'm growing. I'm doing better. It's bullshit. Hey, Sam. Nope, too late. Yeah, somebody could be trying to act like they want to be friendly. They're acting like they want to be diplomatic, but it's just to be methodical and strategic, and it's just for them and this other person that they're dealing with to avoid maybe a financial disaster. Because if you put this person on child support, or if you go to court, it's going to interfere with their household, especially if somebody here is pregnant. So it's like, well, yeah. And for others of you, if you are a good dad, this person could be trying to make something hard for you. So, yeah. Somebody could be coming back and asking you for money but whoever they anyways, it's like, don't you got a man, or don't you got a girl? Aren't you married, or don't you, like, why are you asking me? I pay my child support. I do what I have to do for my child, and that's it. Why are you asking me for extra? So y'all may have to go to court. Like, why are you asking? What are you doing with your money? If you're a man, it's like, or if you're a woman, this could be somebody that's not helping you pay for anything because whoever who they got pregnant, or whoever they're dating is a bitch, is a loser. And they only care about themselves and whatever's going on in their household. They don't care. And when men date women that don't care about their other kids, that means they don't respect you. Men are so delusional, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. A woman who don't want you to take care of your child or kids, they don't respect you. They look at you as they don't respect you. So, But this is your reading, Earth signs. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.